Hello everybody and welcome to Romance Most Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading, a general reading. So please do take whatever resonates with you and the rest of it, just leave it aside. If you feel as though it doesn't quite fit with you, it doesn't resonate with you, then just, put it aside if it doesn't seem to fit with you. And that's okay. It's a general reading, so it does happen. If, however, you would like to have your own personal reading, please do contact me at romancefulltarot@gmail.com, and it'll be my great pleasure to send you the different type of readings that I can offer you so that you can get the answers that you're searching for. Also, on another note, if you do enjoy the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please do click onto the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and I would be greatly appreciative. So, what I'm about to do here is a reading for the sign of Aries. Now, this reading here is all about urgent messages from Spirit to you. Okay, so you need to hear these messages. Sometimes they're about love, sometimes they're about work. It really does depend, but these are urgent messages. Whatever it is that you need to hear right now, that is the message that you are going to be receiving. So with no further ado, I'm going to flip over these cards and we're going to begin your urgent message from Spirit. So I'm going to turn these over. I have some tarot here and I also have some oracle cards. And voila. So let's begin. Spirit wants you to know they think that you shouldn't contemplate on your ideas, that you should just set them free. And this is the main idea of what I'm getting here, okay? The message that I'm getting is this. I'm going to say it again because I don't want you to forget it, and I'm going to talk about a bunch of other things. I don't want you to forget about this. I think you shouldn't contemplate on your ideas. You should just set them free. Okay? Now, the energy here is a keen one. It's a curious, it's a playful one. I'm feeling here as that the speed, the communication is all associated here, and it's with an idealistic archetype a little bit, okay? And I'm talking here about our Knight of Swords in particular. This denotes a person who is unwillingly curious, and at times I feel as though an adventurer who likes to learn through experiences, and their ideas are never really quite grounded. Many times they're just, up into the air like that. They think and they imagine just the outrageous things that you could ever think of. Their thoughts are what lead the way and open possibilities in their lives. On the negative side, this can indicate a person here who is indecisive and can't come to a concrete decision without really just, going in circles all the time. So the majority of their failures happen because they do not center their thoughts. This is a great message from Spirit. They do not center their thoughts, and this is why they have some failures. Instead of searching for one solution at a time, they would much rather be bombarded by many thoughts that serve no purpose at all. Now, I'm getting here into a situation where a simple task of curiosity may lead you and may even feed you just wonderful knowledge. There are so many ideas that are running through your head to aid in fixing a problem. You just have been unable to kind of overcome it. Your analytical ability will be one that you're going to have to rely on, no matter what. And on the negative side, you need to avoid being too indecisive, and you need to learn to make a final decision for once. Now, you're running around in circles, and that provides no option or solution. And this is only going to hurt you into the long run by making you not trust yourself. Spirit wants you to know this. Now, being indecisive leads to confusion and mental blockages. Very important. This is all about your decision making. This is all about Spirit wants you to take some decisions, okay? There's a lot of decisions you're not making, and this is why there are, some failures that are due to that. So you need to move forward. You need to make these decisions. This is all about idealism. I'm also having the messages of balance. You need to work on balance. So you need to renew, you need to acknowledge, you need to compromise. Balance is a very important aspect of life, but it is especially important in relationships, both with you and with yourself. Now, I'm getting the information here that you need to examine your relationships to see if they are truly in balance. A healthy relationship should include time to be together as well as time to be apart. You need to take some time in a peaceful solitude to renew your acquaintance with yourself. You need to acknowledge what you bring to the relationship and what your partner brings to the relationship. You need to ensure that you both play an equal role and that no one person dominates. Now, compromise is going to be required in order for a relationship to be harmonious. You need to be willing to give and to receive, and by finding the middle ground, you're going to help to ensure that your needs and the needs of your partner are met. You need to compromise. It also includes accepting that people are individuals with different personalities and ways of looking at the world. Embrace your differences, rejoice in your similarities, and if you find yourself at odds, be willing to work through these issues honestly and with love. Be confident that your differences can be resolved, and this is an excellent time to help heal discordant relationships by bringing them into a better balance. Spirit wants you to know that if you're seeking a romantic relationship, balancing aspects of your own life is only going to open the way to new love. Also, making sure that your relationships with family and friends are in balance is going to set the tone for the new romance that is on its way to you. The final message I have from Spirit here for you is all about confrontation. It's about fear. It's about questioning. It's about exploring, courage, illusion. It's about clarity. Introspection and clarity are important at this very time for you. Feelings that have lain dormant are now just coming up to the surface, and they have been part of your subconscious for quite some time. So they're referred to as your shadow, if you will, and they represent all of your fears and your delusions regarding matters of the heart. You may have, concerns about examining these issues, but note that when an issue rises to the surface, it's ready to be faced and it's ready to be healed. You need to have the courage to acknowledge and to confront these newly emerging feelings. You need to look at them from all sides, and you need to try to determine where they first came from, when and how they planted in your subconscious. Question the validity of these feelings. Often they were based on your childhood imagination and are just no more than illusions. You need to have the courage to explore your beliefs and your misconceptions about love. Now, you may find that these emerging feelings are based not only on your limited perceptions, but also on what you actually saw or even experienced when you were just tiny, a little child. Know that whatever your reality was then is not your reality now. You are no longer that person. Examine these feelings and gain clarity on who you are and what is true for you regarding your relationships. Okay? So, these were the messages that I had for you from Spirit, my dear friend Aries. I hope you're going to be able to apply them. I hope you're going to be able to use them. They are also very important. We're talking about idealism. We're talking about taking these decisions. We're talking about moving forward in life. We're talking about finding that balance again. And we're talking about confronting, examining your feelings about your relationships and releasing what is no longer your truth. So that being said, my dear friend Aries, this does conclude your message from Spirit. I do wish you a fantastic day. Many, many blessings. Thank you for being there. If you have any questions, you'd like a reading, romancefultarot@gmail.com. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Have yourself a blessed day. Thank you for being there, and I'll see you tomorrow.